Jose, not the end result you wanted, but what a ride tonight and this whole tournament has been for you.
Yeah, well, my first year in the Premier League. I don't feel confident in the final, but I mean, Jonny is a great player. He makes a great Premier League. He deserves the win. So, congratulations to John. He's a great man and a great player.
Was it hard to keep it up from the semi-final? Your fight with Nathan Aspinall was incredible,
Yeah.
going all the way to the end.
Yeah, well, with Nathan, I think we have the same game. We make break, then I finish, he finish, and we make 9-9. And the last game, I was the lucky to make 180 and 171, I think, to left 24 to beat him. So it was a great match. I'm really happy.
You should be with your campaign. I mean, there have been so many standout moments, you know, your checkouts, your 96 180s over the course of the tournament.
96?
96, yeah.
Wow.
and £120,000 won as well. I mean,
Yeah.
this is, you've cemented yourself at the very top of the sport now, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I think right now this show to everybody. I'm one of the best 4, 6, 8 players in the world. And I worked so hard to this. You know, for me it means a lot. I don't win the Premier League, but make the final. This is insane for me.
You're the Grand Slam champion, you've reached the Premier League final. You must be going into the rest of this year, the World Match Play coming up, the Grand Slam again, the Grand Prix,
Yeah.
all of it. You must think that it's not just the case I might win one, I might win 2 or 3 maybe.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible?
Well, like I say, always. I mean, in the darts, everything is possible. Depend of the circumstances you have, or the way you have your confidence in your game in that moment. So you can make big things if you have the confidence in your game and you have a solid game. You know, everything is possible. Right now, I think in the next Player Championships, it's in 2 weeks, so I have time to think in the World Match Play and whatever.
When you say everything is possible in this game, did you think this sort of thing was possible when you were travelling around Europe, working as a builder, playing soft tip darts every night in leagues in Spain or wherever? Did you think this could happen?
No. I mean, I think I come to the PDC. I know I gonna do something. The people go watch me because I know with the quality I have, I gonna make something big here, but not this. I mean, this is, how can I say, this is, I don't have words to explain all of this. I mean, make the final in the Premier League. I never imagined I can get there. Win the Grand Slam, European Grand Prix, some of the Pro 2 titles. I mean, it's right now in my head. I can accept all of this. It's too big for me right now, but I know I do something big, and this it's a sign. No? I have a good future in the darts.
You certainly do. Well played tonight, well played these last few weeks.
Thank you.
Jose, talking on what you said there about your future, do you think the performances you're putting in and what you're doing will inspire the next generation in Portugal and Spain to start playing still tip instead of soft tip?
Well, I hope so. I mean, soft tip, it's not bad for the darts, but steel tips, there's where we can fight, and there's where it's the best way we show how best players we are, you know. Soft tip, everybody can play soft tip, but steel tip, it's another world. It's different.
In the build up to the final, do you feel Jonny had the advantage by playing the first semi-final because you had a very quick turnaround? Do you think that was an advantage?
Well, no. The thing is, it's so hot over there. So my shirt, it's just sweat, you know. And many times I make this to come through the darts. That's all. I feel a little bit incompetent, but it's not excuses, of course not. Jonny is a great player. He make such a good Premier League, so he deserved the win. He suffered like me since the beginning, the Premier League. Maybe me a little bit more because I missed so much doubles and cost me a lot of points. But two debutants play the final in the Premier League, so for me it's amazing.
Jose, congratulations.
You're welcome.
Jose, it's a big aim for you to make sure you're back in this Premier League next year and potentially playing in front of even bigger crowds.
Well, the crowd, as you see, it's not a problem for me right now. I feel so comfortable with the crowd. I enjoy the crowd. They enjoy my game. Maybe I make sometimes a little bit crazy things, but they enjoy it like me. So I'm very comfortable with the crowd, and I'm happy to play the next year the Premier League. Yeah.
Jose, how important was it for you and to show everybody else that after the Grand Slam win with no fans, that you can go to a final here in front of fans?
Well, it's important because now I can show the crowd. I can play with all these people or without these people. I can play the same game. You know, I don't have pressure because I have crowd behind me. So now I can make my game. So it's easy for me play the tournaments with crowd, and I love them because without crowd we are nothing, you know. So thank you to the crowd, and fans comes here every day and support us. So it's amazing. It's good.
Just one more. From 2019, when you got your tour card,
Yeah.
you've now 2.5 years later made a Premier League final. What can we expect for the next 2.5 years?
Well, I don't know. I mean, everything is possible, like I said before. So, of course, I start 3 years ago or 2 years and a half ago. I never expect do what I have to do, what I'm doing now, you know. So in the next 2 years, who knows who I have to who make, you know. I mean, it's the future, and we never know what's happening in the future. So one thing I'm sure, I'm stronger and stronger. So I show to all the players, I'm come here to stay, and I'm gonna stay here.
Congratulations on your campaign.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Thanks, Jose.